So because she is a single mother, it is not good enough for your brother to marry her. It is not good enough for your son to marry her. Ma, have you considered how many people your son have put in a family way that you don't know about? Did you know how many people your son have impregnated and have asked them to kill their seeds? And they agree, they oblige just because they don't want to be shamed. My name. You already know my name, so I have a message to the single mothers and widows. This is not to say that single fathers and widowers are not of importance, but the truth is that women go through a lot, and it pains my heart, it breaks my heart, because when you have a woman that is a single mother per se, nobody considers or nobody thinks about who made her a single mother. For instance, did she impregnated herself? Just like the woman caught in the act of adultery, just as the Bible recorded. And you see how Jesus settled that. Who was the man that this woman was committing this adultery with? The man was silenced, and thereby making it look as if sin that is being committed by a woman is done by she herself. The common saying goes thus, that it takes two to tango. There is no way one person will romance him or herself. So it will always what? Take two to tango. No one woman will impregnate herself. Yes, I know we have IVF, process of producing children, IUI, and all whatnot. But remember, the woman will still need the seed from the man to fertilize her own seed in order to make her a mother, right? So when you are shaming single mothers, it is heartbreaking. And much more when it's coming from fellow women. Women are the problem of other women. It is the woman that pushes another woman to be disgraced or to be body shamed or any other way. So because she is a single mother, it is not good enough for your brother to marry her. It is not good enough for your son to marry her. Ma, have you considered how many people your son have put in a family way that you don't know about? Did you know how many people your son have impregnated and have asked them to kill their seeds? And they agree, they oblige just because they don't want to be shamed that they are carrying pregnancy out of wedlock. One, by the time they put to bed and they find it difficult to get married. But the man gallivants all about and he gets married. And if by tomorrow the woman tries to locate him and present the child, which she is not even supposed to do, then she'll be tagged a marriage breaker or a home wrecker. Now, my message to you as a single mother is, you have made a mistake, whichever way. You didn't plan to. There is nobody, I don't think that there is any woman that is very sane and prepared herself that she wants to be a single mother, except of course for some other persons. And some of those persons that have decided to be single mothers, if you go through or you listen to their story, you will get to understand that they decide that because of so many heartbreaks. And they voluntarily by themselves started living by themselves and tried to get a child, either by IVF or surrogacy, to be mothers by themselves. That is aside. I am talking about those ones who, by the virtue of I fall in love, I fall out of love, I swam in love, got pregnant. And this man left them, even go as far as denying the pregnancy. And because they don't want to have blood in their hands, it is enough that they have, brought themselves so low to be pregnant. But it is very evil for you to kill that child. So because you are a single parent does not make you less of a woman. This is my message to you. Love yourself. Love that child. Make sure you always present that child before all and sundry. Don't be among the single mothers because you want to go into relationship. You hide it from whosoever you are going into relationship with, that you have a child. That is another thing that most single mothers do. And that is wrong. Be proud of the product of your love. You were in love with that man, right? Before you got impregnated, right? So you should be proud. And not for you to be venting anger on this child who happened to be the product of your union. For the fact that you are not with the father doesn't give you the right to hate that child. The child was on their own. The children, those children were on their own when you go and beg for them. How did you beg for them? When you decide to do what married couples do to produce children. That is okay. I am not blaming you. I am not judging you. But what I'm trying to say is that be proud of whom you are. Respect yourself. Respect those children. Anybody that comes to have a relationship with you, introduce your daughter. Introduce your son. Be proud of them. If that man is in love with you, he's going to go ahead with you. At least your own is better because you own up. Rather than those men who do that wickedness to other women and those people go back. You get to see all of those. You read, you hear, you even know some persons that have happened. Don't be in that league. Do you understand? Never you hide your child from any man. When you are going into a relationship, present that to your child and let that person decide whether he or she is going to go into that relationship with you or not. That aside. For you as a widow, as a woman, it is not an abomination if you want to remarry. What is evil is you hiding under the umbrella of being a widow and you are doing a lot of evil. You sleep with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That is bringing your dignity down. The best thing for you to do is to organize yourself, and love will surely find you. When love finds you, it gets better. But when you decide to live like a pig, you bring your self-worth and dignity down. So it doesn't matter whether you have children or a child before your husband died, or you just have one, or you don't even have any. So long as you are willing to remarry, please keep yourself safe and make it open so that you find love. That is my message to you as a single mother, either by the virtue of losing your husband or by the virtue that your love later left you. Be blessed.